在北京已经快27年了，已经超出半辈子啊。这是没有中文名字，因为一直是要不的管我叫老詹，因为我的英文名字叫 Jennifer。然后呢，一直在做教育。我25岁的时候吧，我过来是在北京工业大学劲松那边教课，然后在那儿当了1年的老师，当时是1个月800块钱人民币，已经是非常好，那个时候是非常好。但是呢，对我妈妈来说，因为91年的美国800块钱和100美金，我妈妈有一点不接受。我爱上北京，所以我不愿意离开北京啊！好多人就问我是为什么喜欢，为什么？我说就跟爱上一个人一样，我也说不清。我27年以后我也说不太准，为什么我爱上北京就是爱上北京，所以我跟我妈妈说我不想走。And so actually, I first came to Beijing in 1988 to visit, and even then, I think I had in my mind an idea, and what I realized.Is actually, as soon as I got off the plane, it was full of color. When I say full of color, I don't just mean, of course, the green trees or but the whole attitude, the whole environment. There were billboards, there were things happening. It wasn't the world that I imagined. The feeling, even though I didn't speak the language, was a warmth.And a color that made me want to learn more. That drew me in, And I say now, even after almost 27 years, I don't ever wake up. There's never a day that I wake up thinking, oh, I gotta go home, or I need to get out, or anything. I just never feel that way. There's always something new for me. So that I've carried from the very beginning.Oh, I mean, I think it's great. I think that to me, I often say communication is key, right? And to me, opening up is about communication. I think that people have misconceptions, they have things they don't understand. And so when we open up the doors, then we allow for that conversation to begin happening.So, because China's opened up, I was able to come out to China. So I was able to live here starting in 1991, and then I'm able to take stories of my experiences back to the US. I don't want any Chinese student to leave to go overseas or go somewhere and 找不到自己, they can't find themselves, they don't know who am I, because sometimes people feel like going to international school is learning English and leaving one culture behind.And embracing another culture, and I don't feel that way. So that's what I wanted to bring in education. There's so much more to it than just learning. I think it's become more transparent. For a non-Chinese person, one of the hardest parts of business for many years was that we weren't clear what was okay, what wasn't okay. That we didn't maybe fully understand what our options were.The other exciting thing, the really exciting thing, I think, is that it's just like an ocean of opportunities. In ways that the U.S. isn't anymore for me, necessarily. I think China it is literally a land of opportunity. There are so many exciting things happening and so many ways to get involved in business here. It's a really exciting time to be in China in the last